representing a multi-billion-dollar international company. So I'm here on campus with Jabatunde. I open my email. We're just sitting in the library. I open my email. And I see that I've been hit with a cease and desist and a threat of a lawsuit for my company, which is insane given that I'm just a student chilling on campus. And I've now been contacted by one of the largest intellectual property firms, legal firms in Canada. I think the most natural place to begin this story is in May of 2022. And that is when I decided that I was going to be rebranding my agency with a new name, a new spin, and a new direction. I had been doing digital services for quite some time, but it had been small scale, freelance style digital services, helping different family members, helping different people that were around my network. Anything digital related, I was the guy. In May of 2022, I formalized my agency, got a website up, got things rolling under this new brand name. I was operating my agency for over 2 years, actually something like 28 months until I was first contacted by this law firm. This law firm reached out to me and said they were working for an enormous company, a huge company that did $10 billion in revenue last year. And that at the request of this company, they were reaching out to me to tell me to close my agency. This law firm spared no effort in trying to contact me. They emailed my personal email, a copy of the letter, several other of my alt emails, a copy of the letter, my business email. They even emailed my university email. Forget the fact that they sent a physical letter in the mail to my house. I don't know how they got my address, but they mailed me a physical cease and desist letter. At this point in the story, the thing that you should be thinking in your head is, hang on, you're a university student who started a small-time digital marketing company, and you've been contacted by a law firm representing a multi-billion-dollar international company. What is a guy like me supposed to do in this situation? In the cease and desist letter that the lawyer sent me, they outlined a few different stipulations that their client wanted me to fulfill in order to avoid a lawsuit. So no, I wasn't actually sued, but I was threatened with a big time lawsuit, one that's way out of my league, against an enormous company that I as an individual have no business fighting at this stage in my life. Some of the stipulations that the law firm has asked for is that I remove every single instance of the shared name from everywhere on the internet. To protect myself and avoid any unnecessary escalation, I'm not going to tell you what the name of the firm is. But I will say it's a very common name that is a physical city, it's a place on this planet. So I don't understand how you can take the name of a city and trademark that name down to the point where nobody can do anything, even if it's completely opposite business models from what you do. You cannot use that name at all, even though it's a city on this planet. That doesn't make sense to me how that works, but that is what they're stipulating in their letter. The law firm gave me 10 days to reply to the letter to confirm that I had received it and would implement all their required stipulations within 30 days total. Keep in mind that I'm going to university full time right now. While I'm running this channel, while I'm running my business, while I'm dealing with all my academics, I get hit with this cease and desist letter, and I'm given a 30-day window to make all these changes, essentially dismantling my business as it stands. I was feeling completely like a fish out of water, like I'm batting in the big leagues. I'm not supposed to be here dealing with these high-powered senior lawyers, because keep in mind, it wasn't just a junior associate lawyer that was assigned to my case. It was a senior lawyer of one of the most prominent trademark law firms in all of Canada. So I took a few days to just look at my options, speak with some trusted advisors, and figure out how I was going to approach this situation. Something that I was advised to do was have a discussion with a lawyer to see what my options are in this type of situation. So naturally, I looked online for the best trademark lawyers that offer free consultation calls. Unfortunately for me, the firm that was best rated for trademark law in Canada was the firm that was coming after me with this cease and desist letter and threat of lawsuit. At this point, now 7 days later from when I received the letter from the lawyer, I've had a discussion with a lawyer that gave me some free time to ask questions and understand what my options are. Do I have room to negotiate? Do I need to respond right away? What should I be saying to the other lawyer? And I must say, he gave me some great advice. So the learning from this is you don't know unless you ask. You need to go out there and talk to people. You need to explore your options. Never take no for an answer. Never just let your circumstances completely overwhelm you and dictate your next move. If I had just rolled over and accepted that I have no power in the situation, I wouldn't have been able to contact a lawyer and hear, hey, actually, there are some things going on here that you should consider. There is some room for negotiation. You should say things in this way, not that way. By discussing this with a lawyer, I felt a new sense of confidence inside of me that I didn't have before. And honestly, the situation is still ongoing. It's unresolved. But now, because of that discussion with the lawyer, because I went out of my comfort zone to reach out to some people that maybe normally I wouldn't talk to or wouldn't talk to me, I have the the confidence to be able to communicate back with the firm that issued me the cease and desist letter. I now know what I can say, what I shouldn't say, and where the room for negotiation is within this complex situation. The fact of the matter is, I'm probably going to have to rebrand, but there is some room for the timeline of this situation. And that is the main thing that I wanted to understand. Was I being taken advantage of? Were they just steamrolling over me without any regard for my status as a student or my size as a company, and not considering the fact that maybe I can't get this all done in 30 days just as a solo individual student entrepreneur? Hopefully the situation will resolve amicably and will completely avoid a lawsuit altogether. I don't want to get to that point where I have to fight a giant multinational, multi-billion-dollar company in court as a student. That would suck a lot. So for now, I'm taking it day by day. Hopefully I'll have more updates within the next week. Keep working hard out there, and don't forget to trademark your business names. It's important. Matter of fact. See you in the next video.